Hey everybody, how we doing? Today we are going to talk about a weighted mean. And again, how is a weighted mean different from an actual mean? Think about that term weighted. What we're saying is that some things are going to be considered more important than others, so we're going to give them a greater weight. Okay? And the first example that we're going to look at is like being graded in a course. Okay? A lot of times in a course, the largest weight in a grade is a test or a final exam. Okay? Quizzes might be not as much as those, and homework is probably usually the least. So in the example that we're looking at here, okay, our tests are going to have a weight of 50%. Our quizzes are going to have a weight of 30%, and our homework is going to have a weight of 20%. And so the first thing we have to come up with is, well, we had 3 tests. Okay, thinking about what we did with finding a mean, what's the average of these 3 test scores? Well, if I add them up and divide by 3, my test average is an 80. Quizzes, 80, 60, 40. Again, my average is going to be a 60. And homework, you did 17 out of 20 assignments, so 17 divided by 20, your average was an 85. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to apply each one of these averages, we're going to multiply it by the weight. So if tests are 50% of your grade, what that means is out of a possible 50 points, you earned 40 because you had an 80 average. Okay? 30% times 60, okay, you got 18 out of a possible 30 points for the quiz weight. Homework is a 20% weight. Okay, 20% times 85 means you got 17 out of a possible 20 points. So out of 100 possible points, okay, if we add up 40, 18, and 17, you had 75 possible points. So your weighted mean is a 75. And that's basically how any teacher averages your grades. Okay? And again, if looking back at it, test scores were good. Test scores were an 80. And that was a big part of your weight. What hurt you were the quiz grades. Okay, the quiz grades dropped you down because you only had a 60 average, and that was a pretty good weight, 30%. So that's really where you got hurt in your grade. That's why your grade dropped from a B minus to a C. Okay, homework kind of leveled it off. All right. Now, if I was going to change one thing, and I said, all right, you know, let's say teacher said we're going to drop the lowest quiz. Okay, so now your quiz average would be a 70 quiz average. Okay, 70, 30% of that is going to be 21, and that would move you up to a C+. Okay, so dropping that one low quiz grade brought your average up a whole half a letter grade. Okay? So that's one example of a weighted mean, okay, where these have different weights. Okay? And again, if it wasn't a weighted mean, if the teacher said all of these assignments count the same, well, you'd have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 assignments, you would just divide by 25. But again, that really wouldn't be fair because a homework assignment shouldn't count as much as a unit test or a test that covers a lot of material. Okay. The second example is finding your GPA. Okay. When you take courses in college, okay, English course, 3 credits. Biology course might be 4 credits because you have a lab. You're going to be there more time. PE, not as much time, maybe 2 credits. And your stat class, 3 credits. Okay, so you have 12 credits here, okay, 12 total credits. Okay, the grades you earned, okay, you earned a B, which is a 3.0, a B minus, which is a 2.7, an A, which is a 4.0, and a B plus, which is 3.3. So if you multiply the credit by the grade, okay, 9 total points there, 10.8, 8, and 9.9. So the total amount of points you earned were 37.7. If I divide that by my number of credits, okay, 3.14 would be my GPA. Okay, a little bit better than a B average. And again, looking back at your courses, okay, you had a B, okay, you got an A, but unfortunately that was in the lowest credit, so you didn't get as much weight for that. Okay, your bio class had the greatest weight, and that was your worst grade, so that's what brought your grade down a little bit. That's why these grades got brought down, because of that weight. Okay, so when we talk about a weighted mean, okay, the thing that you want to remember is that not all the grades are created equal. Okay, whether we're dealing with percentages or we're dealing with credit weights, okay, we have to focus on that. We have to divide the credit weight to get the actual average, and we have to take in effect each one of these percentages. Okay, we can't say that these are all the same when we're dealing with a weighted mean. Okay, there will be a handout posted on weighted mean with some practice examples for you to try. So use these two as a guide, and good luck.